out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Yeah, man, he looked me right in the face and said, "Man, let's get him." So once I seen that, he said, "Let's get him." It's on. I mean, what else we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I got to roll with him no matter what, and that's just what the play is. So we go on back to the building. We go to the cell. We sell partners. We go to the cell. We assume the normal position, man. We start separating our stuff. Start packing up, putting our stuff in our own prospective bags or whatnot, because we already know that this situation right here could go foul. And if it go foul, we going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Or if one of us might get hurt, or you never know. You never know, because the situation is crazy. You know, when you go to battle, you go to war, you got to prepare for everything. You know, we don't know if somebody gonna help him. We don't know he could be an animal. You know, he a big boy. He can know something we don't know. So you never know. He could have that Bethlehem on him already. He talking like he ready. So you don't know. Like I say, when you prepare for war, you prepare for everything. So, boom, we separating our stuff, man. And man, look, man, at the same time, too, whenever you get ready to make a play like that, you definitely want to try to get away. You think you're going to get away. But in actuality, you ain't going to really get away, because somebody going to tell on you. Because if it get violent and if it get crazy, somebody going to tell on you. Now, mind you, this before the cameras, so they ain't got no cameras. So the witnesses are going to be eyewitnesses. And when they see you do something violent, especially if it's super violent, they may tell on the low because they don't want you around them, because now they know that you got the potential to hurt them if you and them get in an altercation. So they'll get rid of you on the slick. They'll write the note to say, "Oh, Banky did it. Banky and Dixon did it." They'll drop the dime on you, you know. So yeah, or the person that you dealing with might not be built like that. He may tell on you. You see what I'm saying? But in any event, you got to prepare for everything. You got to be ready. And that's what we was doing. We was getting ready, you know. And I was like asking, man, I mean, what's up, man? What we gonna do? We gonna whoop them or what? You know, because I'm talking about just, you know, just beat them down. You know, it's two of us. It's a big dude. I ain't into banking dudes. He ain't into banking dudes. But at the same time, you know, this is a different type of opponent. You know what I'm saying? And he racist, and he did some super credit stuff, and he running his mouth. So it's a different type of ball game, man. So he was like, man, I'm gonna hurt that fool, you know. So I can't argue with him. I'm like, all right. So I'm just gonna wait whatever he do, and I'm gonna back his play. That's my position, you know. So man, lo and behold, this big Bama, he come back, man, and he actually goes and gets on the telephone. Of all things in the world, like, I don't know if he greens the penitentiary or whether he just taking it as a joke, but he actually goes and gets on the telephone, right? And man, I think when Dixon seen that, it pissed him off even more. He just felt more disrespect, you know, that you gonna talk all that crazy stuff, that killer stuff, and then there you come right back, you ain't even paying me no mind like I'm playing, like I'm somebody to play with. So I think that infuriated him more and just put him more in a fit of rage. So next thing you know, I see he over there on the phone, and man, Dixon go over there to him on the phone and just start giving it to him, man. I'm talking about that Bethlehem there. I'm not talking about no punches. I'm talking about that Bethlehem. So he scream and he holler, he turn around, ow, hey man, wait a minute. Dixon, no, you, and I really jive like save him, if you want to say save him, because I stepped in because, like I say, that Bethlehem a different animal. So I pushed Dixon out the way, but I got a mop ringer. I got the big old mop ringer that they use, the old mops you might see on a commercial or something like McDonald's, where you use it, rinse the mop out. It's made of plastic and steel. And yeah, they had these in prison back in the days. So I pushed him out the way, and saved him from getting a couple more shots at that Bethlehem, which you never know where it might hit or what it might do. Puts him out the way, and I started hitting him with the mop wringer. Mop, mop. And I hit him, he put his arm up there, man, and I can remember the joint hitting his arm, and it's like, boom. It's like broke his forearm, his little piece of bone was sticking out, and he just yelling and screaming, and I clubbed him a couple times, and then I pulled up off him too. And then our other homeboy, he see, and that's how stuff crank up in prison, because the dude case was so big and so many people had so much hatred for him, and then he bragging and talking about it like it ain't nothing, that everybody probably wanted to do something to him, but ain't nobody really want to take the risk or to get in trouble for doing something to him. But I guess now when they see that he getting the business and they probably ain't gonna never get a chance to do nothing to him no more, so I guess they want a shot too. And my other homeboy, he runs over there, man, and he gives him a couple of shots too. Hit him with the old lock in the sock zone. So man, he took a brutal. And he hollering and screaming. With all that killer talk he was talking, he hollering and screaming like a girl. CO! CO! Help me! Help me! He bleeding and hollering. So he drawing so much attention, man, so we just peel off. So we like, man, go change your shirt because we got blood on us. We like changing our shirt. We trying to get up out here before they call for reinforcements, the police to come. And mind you, like I said, there's no cameras. So all we gotta do is try to change our clothes to get this blood off us, and then we relied on whether somebody gonna tell on us, whether he gonna tell on us, because the police ain't see us. So there's really no witness besides, like I say, eyewitness. There's no camera, there's no eye in the sky. It's gonna be real eyewitnesses gonna even be able to point the finger at you. So we change our shirts, and by now the CO done seen, because he's screaming and hollering. She opened the back door, and he slides in the back door in the back salad port, and she closed the door. Can't nobody get to him now but the police. He's in a little cordon off area that's a little bit bigger than the cell, you know, probably 12 by 15. He's up in there where he's safe, and he stay up in there until the police is coming there. They gonna come in drones. I mean, like 10, 15, 20, 30, and they gonna come even more so now because, like I say, this is a white dude, and we up here in racist land. We up here at Augusta, where ain't nothing work there but 96, 97, 98% white people. So it's a serious situation there. So as they coming in and they filing in one by one, running, where you at? Where you at? Who did it? Who did it? They running in, they running in. We wait for them to run in, they run in. We walk right past them and go out the wreck. So we go outside the wreck and try to get off the scene of the crime, so to speak. And man, lo and behold, boy, I tell you, sometimes, like I say, you ain't gonna get nowhere doing bad, man. You just ain't. Karma gonna come back to you, man. We won't outside we probably went outside less than 30, 40 minutes, man, before our name came over on the loudspeaker to report back to the building. Everybody know what that means, you know what I'm saying? Report back to the building. So we knew, you know what I'm saying, the gig was up. It's just a matter now what type of, you know, story we gonna try to spin, but they calling us back. They ain't calling us back for no other reason than that. So we get back to the building, showing up, they turn around, cuff up, locking us up, say for what? Say, you know, dude said, y'all the one who assaulted him, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, I ain't do nothing. You know, I don't even know what you're talking about. I was outside, it just came in, whatever. They like, yeah, okay. You know, lock us up, man. We go down. The third dude, our homeboy, he don't go down. He got away. He got away. He got lucky. Man, they lock us up, man, and trying to give us some serious charges. I'm talking about street charges, which we ended up getting, some street charges. But, you know, we in the hole. We stay back there. We got the street charges on us. We had to stay back there for some months, man. They gonna take us to court, give us some more time, or whatever it is they gonna do. But like I say, sometimes, you know, the gods, man, they look out for you, man. I can remember us being back there for months. And we end up going to court, and we go to court the same day. That was the first time I could actually see him, because we in segregation. So he on one side, I'm on another side. So we go to court, we in the same van going to the court. So we talking and everything, like wondering what they gonna do, how much time they gonna try to give a dude, or whatever. And man, we get there, and they take us in, and I can remember us ended up when they called our case, and we going in there. This big fool and we try to come in there too. They try to bring him in there. He'll try to come in there with handcuffs and shackles on and get acting all crazy and retarded like he the Hulk or something, like he could break the handcuffs and the shackles and get to us and he gonna kill us for this, that, and the third. And he pissed the judge off so bad, man. The judge was like, what type of, buffoonery is this in my courtroom, man? And he probably pissed off himself, the judge, because he dealing with some prison stuff that don't even matter to him. He worried about some cases out here. There's some prison stuff that he got to hear because somebody took charges out on us. Man, he was so pissed off about the disrespect to his courtroom, he threw the whole case out. He said, get it out of here. He threw the whole case out. So we ended up not getting no street charge, we're getting no street time for that. But it ain't matter for the prison. Prison had already got a whole different court system. They had already tried us, convicted us, and had us back there in segregation, and we won't get out till they let us out. So, but as far as getting some extra time on the street, we got through that because of him. The irony of it is he the one who beat the case for us because he was the one who told the people that we did it, and he was trying to press charges, and then you end up beating the case for us for coming in the courtroom acting like a fool. So thank you. Thank you very much. If you out there looking at this, thank you very much. Because them people trying to give dude 20 years, man. 20 years for maiming or something. They're trying to get 20 years. And as I told y'all before, if you remember, if you get time in prison, that's flat time. You got to stop and do them 20 years day for day. Then go back to doing your sentence. At least that's how it was back then. Whether it's still like that, I don't know. But 20 years wouldn't have been nothing to sneeze at back then because I probably still would have been in prison, So, yeah, crazy situation. Yeah, that's just like one of the incidents now. And then, mind you, man, me and this dude, man, I'm telling you, man, the adventures we had, crazy. And we back in the hole, right? And this how crazy stuff is. At the time, right, back then, you get radios. We had the big boombox radios, like on Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, man, like Radio Raheem. We could have them back in prison doing this time. So we got the big boom boxes and everything. But they take out some component in there that makes you be able to record. They take that out because they don't want you recording nothing that they doing or recording nothing that they say, or you argue with the police and he disrespecting you or calling you all types of, N-words or something that he ain't got no business doing. You ain't got no proof of besides your words against his, and your word ain't never no good against no COs. So I think that's the main reason why all radios had come. When you order them, they already have took out the component that you can record. Play, stop, fast forward, reverse. They took record out. But as I told you, you always got somebody in prison that's smarter than everybody. For real. You won't find them dudes in there. They sharp, man. And you can find a dude in prison that know everything. But I remember I had a boom box that I bought from somebody that actually had the record button on it. So it could actually record. So I could actually record myself talking, singing, doing whatever, and on a cassette tape. So while we in segregation, you got housemen that can come out sometime and move around. They actually work out of segregation. So they can move out and about even though we in segregation. They sweep up the floor, get the trash up, help pass the trays out or whatever. Then they go back and they say they might actually be in segregation too, or they might actually work back there. So if you cool with one of them, you could usually try to get them a little letter or what we call a kite that pass to somebody else or send a word out to population or, do something like that. So man, at the time I got the tape cassette that can record. I would record messages on the tape cassette and just hand him the tape cassette and he'd take it to Dixon. Dixon would take and write a kite back and respond. It was saving me from writing, but he had to write back, but he could get the cassette tape and just listen to me. So that's how me and him was corresponding when he was on the other side and I was on this side. That's how we was getting our story straight for when we had to go to court in case we didn't see each other, in case we didn't get on the same bus together. we had our story straight because we was jive like correspondent. Now, man, this show you how snake people are too, man. And this is some of these dudes be so state struck, man, and they be snitching at such a high level that it's just crazy. You know, I can remember, man, we was doing that, and then Dixon had beef with a dude on the yard. Dude that came on the yard that he had beef with on a previous institution was like sending threats to him. Like, you know, I heard you here, and next time I see you, you know, yeah, you gonna get it. Because he might have been doing it too because he might have thought with the case that me and Dixon had on the white dude that we might not be getting out, because situations like that go wrong, they'll keep you back there for a long time until they can get rid of you or send you somewhere else. But being that the white boy never came back on the compound, it's a shot that we going back out there. So, because they moved him and not us. So the dude probably thought he won't coming back out, so the dude and came over there, and now he heard Dixon back in the hole. He's sending threats, telling me he'll do this, he'll do that. So me and Dixon back there talking about the situation, like, well, when we get out, what if we get out and this dude out there, he got some partners or whatever. If he want to smoke, we gonna give him the business or what? So we like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I can remember having the tape. So I make the tape and tell him, and I'm telling y'all, this is real talk. I didn't say no more or less than what I'm gonna say. I said to the effect that, okay, look, man, the dude out there, man, he ain't no need to talk about it a whole lot. When we get out there and he in the same building we in, and he talking that trash, you know, all you gotta do is get him and whoever he got, his partners or whatever, tell him come up in the stairway, you want to talk to him. We get up there, we talk to him. If he get to acting foolish, we give him the business and leave him right there. You know, that's it. We don't do no whole lot of talking when we get out there, man. If that's what's going down, that's how it's going down. So I send him the tape. I'm waiting for his response. Man, the next day them people come bum rushing the cell and running the cell and take my radio. You know, they done ran over Dixon's cell and, you know, looking through all of our stuff, reading our letters and whatnot. Somehow, they done got a hold of the tape and listened to the tape, right? Now, the dude who passing the tape claiming he, you know, they stopped them and shook them down and they got the tape. Why would they do that? And then if they did, why would they go listen to it? Because it's on the tape saying it's a song. It's whoever made the tape at the time, whoever it was that we was listening to. So why would they even go listen to it? It's something that he did and went and told. I know he did and we know he did. But dudes be doing that to get little brownie points and keep their little fake jobs and everything. But it's crazy. But they got the tape. And don't you know them people listen to that tape, man, and try to give us a conspiracy to commit murder charge. They said we was going to kill the dude when we got out. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Them people gave us a conspiracy to commit murder charge. And they was trying to turn it into a street charge. But the people in the courtroom won't even having it. They was like, that's not enough evidence for that, you know, to get, no, we can't, decipher. That's what they was talking about. So they had actually took it to them, though, and tried to get us indicted. But being that they couldn't, they were so upset and pissed off about it, they definitely stuck to the prison charge, gave us a prison charge of that, and convicted us of it. And had us back in the hole even longer, man. And then they even had put on our paperwork that they wanted us on keep separate because they were saying, like, when we get together, that we just, create havoc. And, man, and there's always somebody, getting hurt or some blood trail behind us when we together. So they try to put us on the keep separate list when we ain't had no beef. Usually they put people on keep separate list that got beef with each other. They try to put us on the keep separate list, man. It was some crazy times and crazy situations, man. I remember that, man, like it was yesterday. And me and him recently was talking about that, man, that them people actually gave us a conspiracy to commit murder charge for a cassette tape. For a cassette tape. And then when we get in there in the bootleg, what we call jackleg or kangaroo court, and we up in there with them, and I'm asking them, they tell me something, that's me on the table. I said, that ain't me. How is it me? Prove it's me. Oh, we know how do you know my voice? You're not a voice analyst. You don't know my voice? Man, it was just crazy. But they convicted us without hesitation, man. But that's just another incident, like I say, in many of the crazy incidents we've been in. Just one more off the top of my head, man. Just set the tone for the type of life that we was living at the time, man. I can remember also too, crazy situation, man, with us being on, we was on Greensville this time. And we were sale partners again. And I can remember this dude sending word up there coming to me and tell me, man, this dude told me give you this, man. He said your cousin. So I said, my cousin? And I don't got no family down here up in there like that. And I'm like, you sure? He said me? He said, yeah. He said, Bank. So I get it, I open it up, I read it. And it's a short zone, but it's saying like, yo, you know, this your cousin so-and-so. So I just moved over here from the other unit. This was on Greensville. They got 3 different units, you know, which is really basically 3 different prisons in one. But when you in one of them, you ain't gonna really correspond with the other one. But you could get moved in that same infrastructure and it'd be considered like a transfer. So he was like, I just got moved over here. We like a C unit. He's like, I just got moved over here from B unit. Yesterday, I got to come out on the yard this morning, man. I got moved over here, man, because I had some beef with some New York dudes and their partners over here. And they just sent word over here to them. And like they supposed to make a move on me when I come out there. But you know what I'm saying? If you can have my back, come out, man. You know, you my family, you cuz or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know this dude. I mean, you know, Dixon asked me, you know him? I said, nah, I don't recognize the name. But man, you know, I've been gone so long that if he is my cousin, I don't know. What he said his last name is, I do know some people, you know, there's some kin to us with that last name. Whether he is one, I don't know. You know, so by me just being it being unknown to me, I said, well, we're gonna go out here and see what's up. So if we going out there though, we know the New York dudes, we know them. We actually cool with them, but they serious cats. They'll do something. You know, this could get ugly. Now, if he is my cousin, even though I know these New York dudes and I'm cool with them, if this is my family member, then this is where my, you know, alliance gonna go to. And wherever my alliance go to, that's where Dixon alliance is gonna go to. Whether we cool with these dudes or not, with actuality, I was cool with him. Dixon was super cool with him. So we said we going out there to see what the business is. So we get scrapped up, get that Bethlehem, never leave home without it, especially in the penitentiary. And especially on Greensville in them 90s. You be a fool. So, man, we go out there and we see the New York dudes. They on call, they on post too, they ready. So we pull up on the New York dudes, man, and we pull up on them. We asking them, man, look, man, you know, yeah, man, he did this, that, and the third, man. Yeah, he got to pay for that. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, boom, what? They are like, well, why you asking? I'm like, man, let me find out what's going on first. I think this might be my people's, man. He said, what you mean? I said, man, this might be my family, dog. You know what I'm saying? I said, be my family, man. I can't let that happen. I can't let nobody do nothing to him, man. You know, especially not on that type of level. Like y'all trying to hurt him. I said, now, if it's something he did wrong and he is my family, if somebody want to see him one-on-one, you want to fight it out, that's good. You know, man to man, mano to mano, that's cool. But y'all dudes out here, like y'all get ready to, you know, give him the business. And if he my family, I can't allow that, you know. So he was like, oh, Banky, this, he said, do you know for sure? I said, I don't know. I'm trying to find out. Until I find out, let's put a pause on this stuff. So he was like, man, like he was a little reluctant, but at the same time, I'm trying to let him know that's serious. I can't let you do nothing to my family, man. I just can't allow that. So while we actually in this conversation and negotiation, the dude come out. He come out the building, right? So I don't even know what he looked like. So the dude say, oh, there you go right there. So I said, well, he said right there. So I said, oh, hold on, let me go talk to him, man. So while I go talk to him, Dixon is talking to them. It's like about 4 or 5 of these cats. So Dixon is talking to him. The main one that's just trying to get at him, he talking to him. So I walked in there, I hollered at the dude. I'm like, man, what's up, man? He was like, boom, he knew me from sight. He was like, what's up? You know, dap me up, give me a hug and everything. So I said, man, you say you my cousin? He was like, yeah. And he started calling out people in my family that I know. But I don't know, that don't really prove nothing. You could know, you could be from around where my people at. So I'm like, yeah, well, who you some kin to? And he started calling out people I vaguely heard names, but but I don't know these people and it ain't registering in my mind. And if they are some kin to me, they distant kin to me. So as I'm listening to him, dude's walking up to him. So I'm like, man, listen, till we figure this out, man, y'all need to talk this out, work this out. First of all, the beef ain't really with you, it's with somebody that you cool with. So you basically, you know, inheriting the beef and picking up a beef. Y'all just talk about it, man, see if y'all can come to some type of understanding. If it's some type of thing that can be settled, let's settle it. So he was like, okay. So he said, yeah, man, let me holler at you. So he grabbed the dude that's supposed to be my cousin. He actually put his arm around his shoulder and they take a couple of steps and they walking and talking, right? Excuse me. So I'm looking at him. So Dixon pull up on me like, what's up? I'm like, I don't know what the situation. He said, he's some kin to you or what? I said, I ain't sure, man. He knows some people I know. Before I could get that out of my mouth, I looked because I heard the little scrambling. I looked, man, the dude done took, the New York dude done took and got his arm at his shoulder and then just took and swung and punched him in the face. Boom, boom, hit him. Man, dude pulled from up under that joint and pulled that Bethlehem out and started lighting him up. Map, map, map. He bagged on. He got hit one time like close to his face, like right up in here. And then the other one in his shoulder and in his chest. So he bagged up and dude coming out and he said, yeah, what's up? What's up? So boom, man, when that don't jump off like that in prison, it's serious. I mean, it just can happen just like that. So when that happened, the New York dudes, they pull out, they start scrambling, moving around. So now, we don't know what to do, but if you hesitate in prison, then you're going to die. So we pull out. So we like hesitate, like get ready to hit each other, the New York dudes and us, and we know each other. But we like, man, what's up? You know, because we don't know what's going on. Just like that. That's just how fast things can pop off and get deadly serious. So we all squared off out there, but we know each other. We're not trying to hurt each other, but at the same time, we in a dilemma. We like, well, man, what's up? So we trying to watch them, and boom, man, said, man, look, man, everybody pipe down, pipe down. So dudes is tucking their stuff, but holding, but they still ready, and we trying to find out what's going on with the two, because he done got hit, he bleed from the face and neck, and he started walking up on dude, and dude bagging up saying, you better go ahead, you better go ahead. I don't know what he was thinking. He started like trying to be, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, invincible or like he so he know everybody looking there because people is watching the whole situation. But he like, oh yeah, you gonna stab me, you stab me. But he walking towards the dude and dude bagging up because he see, you know, the odds and stuff out there. But he done already put that Bethlehem in him. So he got it in his hand. He said, if you walk up on him, I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm gonna kill you. You better back up. So he slow walk. He ain't like rushing him. He like walking to him, talking like, oh, why you do that? Why you do that? He said, you hit me, you know, which he did. So next thing you know, now they done call the police. So the police come running out there. They coming from everywhere. So now everybody got to tuck their stuff because they see you with anything, you going down too. Like I told you, we in the era with no cameras. So everybody tuck their stuff, man, and they moving around, and the police come out there, and then they see him with that, and they come out there super deep. They make an extra call. It's like 30, 40, 50 police out there. He's still standing out there with the thing in his hand right there on the boulevard, and dude steady trying to walk up to him. So they telling both of them, y'all better stand down. They done put a mace out. They got their sticks. They ready and everything. They said, man, give up the knife. So the dude is bleeding. They tell him, come on, man, you better go to medical. You bleed. You better go to medical. So he eventually relent. He walk away going to medical, still running his mouth, telling him, man, I got you. I got you. They take him to medical, but now they got dude out there. He got the knife. He's scared to give up the knife. They telling him you don't give up the knife. They give him the bum rush and they gonna give him the business. So I'm telling him, man, get the people the knife, dog. Just give him the knife. They got you already. Give him the knife. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. They ain't gonna let nobody rush you or nothing. He's scared, I think, that they gonna rush him, try to stab him as soon as he give up the knife. That ain't gonna happen. That's the police out here. It's 100 police. You know what I'm saying? So he eventually give up the knife, man. They take him, man. They lock him up, man. And, man, it just was a crazy situation. Me and Dixon ain't get locked up. As soon as that happened, as soon as they grab him, we flee the scene so we could go get rid of the joint up off us in case they want to start patting dudes down and try to shake dude down and find out what you got on you. So we go, we get rid of it, man. And the craziest part about that story is the dude is actually not no kin to me. He's no kin. He know my people, but for him to be, he's not actually kin to me. He just grew up around my family. He know people, he know names, and he used that and my name for to give him that protection and little leverage he had and needed on the yard. And by me not knowing myself, by me getting out there, I was almost, or wasn't almost, I was actually in a deadly situation, a deadly confrontation that could have went bad, for me. Either way, if I prevailed or not, it could have went super bad, man. Crazy. But the thing about that was, Dixon was on call. Just by him not even knowing, by me not knowing, I'm making the move because this is my family. He doing the exact same thing. That's the loyalty. He making the move because I'm his family. You see what I'm saying? And we get ready to go against dudes and we've been cool with everything. That severed the little relationship that we had with them, needless to say. We won't never super cool no more because they always looked at us with a crooked eye, and I guess we did them because of that little incident. You see what I'm saying? Crazy situations, man. And me and this brother have been in so many situations, man, and thank God we prevailed through all of them, man. He got out of prison before me. He's been out here for a minute. I think Dixon been out here now probably about 11 years. Probably about 11 years, Y'all know I ain't even been out here too. But he's still my brother, man. We talk often. We haven't actually been physically seeing each other because he live in Delaware. I'm in Virginia. But we are setting it up, man, where we gonna actually link up one day soon. He's working, just got his culinary degree, certified chef. Salute to my brother. Hopefully I'm gonna bring him to y'all soon. Maybe we can sit down and tell y'all some more stories. It's a lot of them. So if y'all want to know more about these stories, I put this as volume 1. So if y'all want to know more, y'all got to let me know in the comments. And if you do, there'll be more adventures, of Banky and Dixon, man. Because, yeah, like I say, I've known this brother from the beginning, the inception of my bit, man. At least since '88. So, yeah, my long-term friend and brother, man. And, yeah, me and this dude done went through a whole lot of situations together, man. And we done came through a whole lot of situations together. And yeah, we got some crazy stories to go along with it. So y'all let me know, man. That was just a couple, just to introduce y'all to him, to let y'all know what type of stuff me and him went through. In case y'all want to know more, you let me know in the comments. As always, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Check your stats and see if you have. Hit that bell. Hit the like button if you like this content. Share this video. Talk to people about this Banky Pound movement, man, because that's what it is. It's a movement, man. We gonna get there one way or another. So y'all come on, join this ride, man, and y'all get with us, man, and roll on and keep this thing steamrolling. I appreciate y'all out there, man. I look for to see y'all in the comments, to read the comments, man, so I can correspond with y'all. And we gonna keep it moving, man. Much love out there. As always, be safe, be smart, make good decisions. I see you next time. Boom!
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.